4 conference titles tonight for Stanton's Tara Peterson. Tara, that's an ideal way to run your senior conference track meet. Just your thoughts?
This has been a really big goal for me. All 4 years I've wanted to get this accomplished, so it was really nice to get out there and get it done today.
Yeah, and was there maybe a little extra motivation having not had the opportunity to go for conference crowns last year?
There definitely has been, just because there was no season at all last year. It's definitely made me realize how much harder I need to push this year.
Talk about your day. What was it that clicked?
Honestly, I think running against most of these girls throughout the season, that helped a lot. And knowing that even when I cross the finish line, we're all there to give each other a high five and say good job.
You had a couple of nice relays today. What have those been like for you guys?
Those have been continually getting better. All our girls are working hard, especially in handoffs, and that's what makes it or breaks it for us.
Another strong showing for you in the 400 hurdles. Do you feel like you've continued to improve throughout the season, or how are you feeling right now?
I feel like I've continued to improve. I think there's still definitely more room for improvement, though.
Couple of medals to your name at the state level in that event. How do you try to get ready for the last couple weeks of the season to get back on the medal stand?
Definitely running longer in practices, spending extra time on hurdles for sure.
4 golds tonight for Sydney's Matthew Benedictor, the corner conference meet. Matthew, 4 for 4. That's a great night. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I've been working really hard in practice and working on jumping and running, and really paid off.
Yeah, I think 6'2" is what you cleared tonight jumping. How'd that feel?
It's not my personal best, but I've been working really hard all year and trying to make 6'2" as comfortable as possible, and I'm really working on trying to get 6'4". A little upset I didn't get it tonight, but I'm really excited to work on it in the future.
How do you feel this season has gone? I mean, you're coming off of not having a season last year.
It really hurts not having a season last year, but the hunger to have a season really motivated me. I've been working really hard on the 400 hurdles and my distance events and high jump a lot.
Yeah, you won the 400 hurdles tonight as well. What clicked there?
I've been working on it all year, trying to get faster and faster, and made a big jump for my freshman year, just working on my endurance and having a better pace throughout the whole race.
Well, going ahead now, I think you guys go to West Harrison for state qualifying. How do you try to attack it?
Definitely high jump first. I want to try to get 6'4" while I'm there, and anything else I can get above that. But then after that, just work hard on all my running events and hopefully try to qualify there.
Well, a couple of conference golds today already for East Mills. Ryan Stortenbecker. Ryan, at the time we record, there's still a couple more events to go, but you're leaving here with at least 2 conference titles. Just your thoughts, and what does it mean?
I've been working hard on the hurdles especially, and the shuttle hurdle is a team thing, so. And we have a couple more kids that have been working pretty good on hurdles also.
Yeah, what kind of mentality do you try to bring to the hurdles?
I lead off usually, so I want to get a good lead for me, and then obviously a good time for me, and then I want to encourage my teammates when I get down to the other end. I want to make sure they're mentally ready for the 100.
At 110 hurdles, a nice showing for you in that. What was it that clicked?
Just my steps, really. I did end up hitting a couple hurdles, but just got to go through them.
How do you feel the season has gone for you up to this point?
Pretty good. And we got districts in a couple weeks. Still got to work on our handoffs especially, and then good hurdles. So.
You mentioned state qualifying meets coming up just a little over a week away. How do you try to get ready for those, and what kind of goals do you have?
I definitely want to make it a state, at least one event, but just a couple other people that can make it a state, that's a good goal for me. Encourage other people too.
2 golds, 2 silvers tonight for Essex's Riley Jensen here at the corner conference meet. And Riley, I believe you guys have officially won the team title as well now. Just your thoughts on an exciting day?
I know we were trying to get out, especially with field events, first of all, get as many points then as we could, and then also really just push each other. Like in some events we have 2 people in all of them, so really just kind of run together, push each other through it, I think.
What does it mean for you guys as a team to come into this meet and leave conference champions and kind of dethrone the beast that has been Sydney over the last 5 years?
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't won it in, you said, like 5 years. Last time we won it, our coach was actually in high school, so it's just amazing, I guess. We only have, I think, 12, 13 girls, so I don't know. It's just.
What does it say about the team to battle the numbers like that and still be able to perform on a night like tonight?
I think we're all just really trying to push each other. We went into it kind of knowing that we had a pretty good chance of winning it, and we hadn't for a while, so I think we're just trying to get points anywhere we could, try to fill every event with as many people as we have.
You've had a great career up to this point, particularly in the high jump. How do you feel that went, not only tonight, but throughout the season?
Tonight was, I think, the first night that I've tried to jump 5 foot. I didn't get it, but I have been getting like 410 pretty consistently, other than that 4.8, but tonight was a good night just to jump.
Looking ahead now, just over a week we'll be at state qualifying meets. How do you try to get ready and what kind of goals do you have?
For high jump, at least, I try to get in a few like good solid practices for that, but my leg starts to bother me, so I think I kind of take it easy, but I take a few days and do like some fundamental basic things and just try to relax, go in with pretty low expectations and then surprise myself.
All right, Coach. That was a heck of a team race, but you guys come out on top. First time in 5 years somebody not named Fremont Mills wins the title. Just your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a full team effort. Came down to the very end that we just had more bodies than the rest of the teams is what it came down to. A lot of our guys stepped up where we didn't expect to get points, and we got big points, and that was huge for our team. So.
Yeah, it seemed like, the last 5 or 6 races, it flipped back and forth. You guys, Sydney, FM, did you have any idea where you guys were kind of sitting as it came down to the wire?
I knew at the very end, like, we would have, like, some points towards the end because we don't get a lot of field event points at the beginning. And Sydney stole some of those by winning stuff. Like, they came out, competed, and beat us. And then FM was in the middle of that, and I was like, oh, my gosh, like, this is a lot tighter than I was expecting. And then our guys just stepped up. And in the last, few races, they pulled it out, and we scratched through and got that victory.
Seems like the strength for you guys tonight was, those sprints or those low relays. What can you say about those?
At the beginning, I did an OT interview at the beginning of the year, and he asked me what we had, and I said we had a lot of sprinter depth, and I said we haven't had sprinter depth like this in about 5 years, and I was pointing towards the fact that we would have a shot at getting the conference title if we came through and everybody worked hard and we stayed healthy, and we did all those things. I think we have a couple guys dinged up, but overall, the whole team's pretty balanced.
One of the smallest conferences in the state, but what does it mean to win a title like this? Obviously, at least it looked like it was a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it's these small communities, that's what it is. The kids come out and they compete and they got a shot, Like our girls, I'm going to talk about them for a second. They won their first relay since 2012. So, and then they won 2 of them. So that was pretty special for them. And they know it's a team effort. We do all the practices together and everything. So community pride is a big thing, especially in Southwest Iowa.
All right, Coach, you guys are conference champions, first time in 11 years, first time in like 6 years that someone not named Sydney has won it. Just what's going through your mind right now?
I have no words. I mean, I can't believe it. I was in the same position, 11 years ago as a freshman, and we only had 9 girls. We have 13 this year, and, I knew it was possible, but it was just a matter of getting them to believe it, and they bought into it. They bought into every word I said. They did the workouts. They earned it. I mean, and they wanted it more than anybody else. I knew they did. So.
Small school, small team. What does it mean to win a meet like this and to have conference bragging rights?
It's huge because if you watch Essex Sports, we're not real great right now, but I think this is a huge confidence booster, and I'm hoping that it kind of spirals into the next sports, softball and volleyball next season, and I really think that these girls have now gotten a taste of what they're capable of. I think before they didn't know, and they just needed that success to show them what they're capable of.
What was the expectation coming in? Did you guys think that when you left here you'd be feeling the way you do?
Oh yeah, I knew. I mean, there's always that little bit of doubt, but I had it set up the way I wanted, and I just had that feeling, that gut feeling that it's going to work out. And I knew that God was right there with us, and He was guiding every single one of them, and they just they just did what I asked. I mean, and they even exceeded my expectations. Several of them in relays and open events, they placed higher than I expected, so I couldn't ask for more.
I think Riley contributed something like 34 total points, 36 I'm off the top of my head, but what can you say about what she was able to do tonight?
Riley, she's a great kid to have as an athlete because she wants to be better and she wants to do what I ask. I know that she doesn't like the events I have her in, and she's expressed that to me many times, but she's also seen that it's working for her. And you know, sometimes I think kids just get in their own way. They think, you know, they think that they like another race, but they're not as good at it as they are in another race. And I think she's really seen that, and she's bought into it, and she's worked really hard, and I'm very proud of her.
Congrats, Coach.
Thank you.